2023-2024 season. Let's get it. It's a great return. Playoff strikes back. We going live and tuned up to the max. Relle and King still spitting the facts. Wrapping it up with Lil Yard in the chat. Baltimore, Dallas, we still on the map. The others agree we don't know about that. We wrote the blueprints, don't know about that. And Nico, we trust, yeah, we know about that. MFL, that new roster. Cooking up with Curry, steak and Eliza. Hope your appetite for winning is hearty. Grab yourself a seat for the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You ain't imagining we home like phosphorus. Lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein, Luka and Kyrie. They really the monster. The rules of the game are the same. They on every platform, same name. At WTM, have your question on screen. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Relle and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Glow Yard.
Yes, sir. Glow Yard, YouTube, Mav fans, whatever y'all call yourselves out here, man. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs. When we talk Dallas Mavericks from a fan's perspective, man, listen. Another excellent, another great, another perfect win for your Mavs out here, man. We're going to definitely get into that plus more on the channel, man. Like I said, man, welcome to a brand spanking new episode. It's your boys, Relle and King. Here to bring you more content, guys. Y'all already know what time it is, man. King, you know, it's just great to finally have some streaks going our way, man, here. Normally, we are the ones on the opposite ends of this. You know, we have came in, played a team that's probably the hottest team in the league. Well, I feel like we the hottest team in the league. But before then, 11 straight games, you know, we broke that streak. Streak busters out here. You know how we do it, man. But listen, we're going to get into all that, man, here plus more. We got some special guests waiting, too, man. We're going to get in. We're going to introduce them and all that good stuff. But listen, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're into Dallas Maverick content, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, to join us here for all things Dallas Mavericks, guys. You already know how we do it over here. And also, too, man, everybody hit that like button, man. Everybody get them likes up to support your boy Luka for MVP, man. Support your boy Luka for MVP. Almost had a 50 piece on them boys down south on 45. So, yes, sir, hit them likes and new people here enjoying the Mav content. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. All right, King, you ready to get into it, man?
I am.
All right, man, listen. Before we bring our guest up, man, we got to do one quick thing, man. Let me go ahead and shout out to our sponsors over at FANATICS.
Before we continue, we want to give a special shout out to FANATICS for hooking the channel up with a personalized link for you guys and ladies to get all of your official NBA Dallas Mavericks merchandise and apparel. If you're interested in helping the channel at all, please scan the QR code on the screen or check out the link in the description. We appreciate all of the continued support, and big thanks go out to FANATICS once more for hooking us up over here at We Talk Mavs.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, also, FANATICS has free shipping right now in the U.S. for all orders over $24 using the code 24SHIP.
Yes, sir, man. So, guys, go ahead and click on that link, guys, to FANATICS and go ahead and copy a brand spanking new Dallas Maverick gear, man. Y'all should be having probably copy some Luka jerseys, some Kyrie jerseys, some PJ Washington jerseys, whatever y'all can get, man. Go ahead and copy it through the link here on FANATICS through We Talk Mavs, guys. All right, King, let's go ahead and do it, man. Let's go ahead and introduce our guest, man. Let's get this thing going.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Fellas, what is good, man? What is good, man? Listen, it's definitely an honor and a privilege, man. We got two new guys to the Mav content creating scene. We got our boy LockBox Entertainment, a.k.a. Lock in the building, man. What's good, man?
Man, it's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And, man, y'all already know who this man is. Y'all seen him on TGK's show. Of course, you saw Lock on TGK's show today. But you know this man from Mavericks Digest is Marcel. What up, man?
How's it going? How's it going? Glad to be here.
Not bad, man. I just got to drink this water because I'm hot like Luka, man.
Hey. Okay.
All right. Listen, guys. I'm glad y'all are here with us, man. We're going to talk all things Dallas Mavericks. Let me put this in the people's face here real quick, man. I haven't shown this yet, so let me go ahead and do this. Let me see how I want to do this, King. My bad. I guess I didn't set this up right. Let me do this real quick, and then we'll put them back on. Listen, man, Dallas wins at 125-107, guys, against the Houston Rockets. Put it in the people's face, King. Here we go. Listen, Dallas shoots 51% from the field, 42% for the Rockets from the field. 3-point percentage, Dallas shoots 51%, the Rockets 34. Free throws, Dallas shot 5 for 9 for 55%. The Rockets 16 of 19 for 84%. And rebounds, Dallas 47, the Rockets 43. All right, man. So let's go ahead and do it this way, fellas. You guys are our guests. We let y'all give a crack at it first. What did y'all take away from the game? Lock, we'll start with you, man. What was your takeaway from this game today, man?
My takeaway from this game was we went out there and we did what we needed to do. We needed to stop them from getting easy line drives to the basket. That's all I've been seeing highlights. Jalen Green doing jellies. Yeah.
Right.
Tonight, PJ was gelling them. It's the other J word. No jellies. Jail.
All right, man. Marcel, what was your takeaways, man?
Man, LockBox, man, he hit the nail on the head, man. The Warden, PJ, put them boys in cuffs. The defense was unstoppable tonight. I loved it. I mean, obviously, Luka, the offense was just flowing through him. We were letting the man eat. Achilles soreness wear, bloody knee wear. The man just rolled out of bed and said, all right, I'm going to give you 47 real quick. Maybe even a double-double, who knows? Might be a triple-double, might be a little bit shot, but nah, it was definitely just our aggressive offense that was just amazing tonight.
What you got, King?
The most skilled duo of all time. Simple as that. Kyrie gives you the running left-hander. Luka gives you the underhanded, right-handed, basically from the three-point line almost.
Man.
Kyrie, I know, choose which hand. Kyrie, a beast. May not be there when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. I always say about Kyrie. The defense, you guys hit it right on the net, or the nail right on the head, as you should say. Just dominant right now. Another team under 110, like you say all the time, Relle. So that's straight up. It's easy now. It seems like this is another team that's fast, I guess, as far as pace, that likes to run. We slowed them down. This is a team now that plays defense. When Luka got 73 easily, they said it was against a bad defensive team. So I'm wondering if they're going to say that after he got 47 in under 36 minutes. But we'll see what happens then. PJ was for real. PJ, made shots as well today. I think I always said to you, Relle, and the rest of the Glow Yard, if we make our threes, we're going to blow out guys. Like, it's going to be nasty whenever we make threes. And when we're making threes, we saw in the past, 2 out of the last 3 games, we destroyed guys. So that's how good our team is right now. Everybody's falling into place, man. I don't really have a bunch to, nitpick about. There's things that happen in the games, it's runs, things like that. But everybody play their role. I know Jason Kidd got a little cute with Maxi Kleber at the 5 at the end, and people were complaining about that. I think it was basically playing with minutes at that time. It is what it is, man. Like, he was playing with minutes at that time. I know Derek Lively got, a little banged up. So I was fine with him. And I understood. I'm giving Jason Kidd the benefit of the doubt right now because he's doing everything else perfectly. It is what it is. I give credit where credit is due. Shout out to the guys getting a little burn. Jaden Hardy got some time and all with the fellas. That was good to see. I'm just liking the team. Exum is that dude, bro. Like, Exum's that dude. Exum is the X factor. Exum is this year's Spencer Dinwiddie, basically, in general. Yeah, he really is that dude, man. Aussie. I can't wait for Josh Green to return, man. Like, we forgetting about Josh Green. That's crazy to think about. And like, PJ, the starting lineup is ridiculous. Derrick Jones Jr., they're giving you everything. And I say on Playback today, when you get players that can do a little more than what they currently give to you on the team, when they can actually, reduce themselves kind of to benefit a team and make the team even greater, like PJ Washington is fitting a mold right now. You saw PJ Washington able to get his own bucket and just do stuff on Charlotte before he became a Dallas Maverick. He did it to us a bunch of times. You feel me? Like, he literally played us, do that to us. And so you see him fitting a mold now, playing team basketball. Like Luka says, he doesn't complain. He goes out there, does all the dirty work, plays defense for us, shuts down the best guy, goes out there, hits a couple threes, works on his threes as far as being a straight 3 and D guy, and then collapses. When a collapse happens, attacks that. PJ knows his role. Daniel Gafford, same thing. Daniel Gafford didn't score much today. Bunch of blocks. Assist. That's like 2 times damn in the last 3 games that he almost got 5 assists or 5 assists. You feel like Daniel Gafford's doing the little things. We're playing out of from our big guys or whatever. We're playing inside out, bro, and I love it. It's a new Maverick basketball. We're bullying folks. It's nice now. I've never seen the Mavericks look like the bullies on the court, bro. Like that's never happened. I'm never. Even when we won the championship, I didn't feel like we were the bullies. We just got to a different level in the playoffs. I feel like and matched guys and made people feel like, whoa, we could do something. But now I feel like when we go out there, we're the hunters now. Like, or people look at us like they can do something. So it's a great time to be a Maverick fan. I don't know who else can beat us, but we're gonna still go one game at a time, I guess, bro. And now we got to go 5-3 to get to the 50 wins now. So, I mean, 50 wins is the minimum. I feel like right now, bro. So we'll see what happens though. I'm happy, man. I'm
minimum.
Yeah,
minimum.
Minimum.
Y'all hit some points, man. Listen, I don't even know where to begin with this. I was gonna tell y'all something that I don't know if I saw King. It was a clip that Mark Stein he made some comments after the game on the post game show, and he talked about I think we talked about this, King, on the last show. Maybe there are people right now in the league talk about that teams don't want to see Dallas right now, and he's talked to some front office people, and he said that they're saying that right now, that there's some people who do not want to see the Mavericks right now, right? Listen, man, we talked about this before, man. The way that seems like Dallas can play any style for any opponent, right? You talked about the fact that Houston being one of the fast teams. Remember, people were saying like, "Oh, we're gonna be weak against the fast teams." Well, we played Houston. I forgot who we played. It was who else we played? Sacramento, right? Played these teams, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we're playing these teams. We can play any style, any pace that benefits us at that time, right? So you want to play fast? Okay, we'll slow it down and go half court with Luka eating you up in the paint, right? And it's like you want to play when we one of those teams that want to play half court. Okay, we'll speed it up then, right? So the thing that gets me about this team, man, is just like I'm with you. I'm like I think I told Marcel this before we started. I'm trying not to look ahead, bro. I'm trying my best, y'all, not to look ahead. Y'all know I'm the king of the one game at a time. I'm trying my best. It's very hard not to. But listen, man, let me break down some things here. I'm gonna say Luka for last, bro. I got to give kudos to Jason Kidd. I'm with you, King. The one thing I kind of was not really aboard with when he played that little small lineup with like Luka at the 4, I think it was, and like Max at the 5 or whatever. He had like 3 guards in there. I wasn't really on board with that, but I think at that time we was up by 215 points. So it really didn't matter. So I'm not gonna kill him on that. Other than that, he did pretty good today, man. I think y'all touched on it too before we started. He outcoached Ime Udoka today.
Yep.
That's 2 games in a row.
Yep.
When was the last time we said Jason Kidd outcoached somebody?
2 years ago.
Exactly.
Monty Williams.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Monty Williams, you're right. He outcoached Monty Williams. But yeah, like I said, man, look, the way this team defends right now, bro, I think I'm going into every game now expecting them to lock somebody up for under 110 points now, bro. That's how good the defense has become for this team right now, bro. It's becoming the staple of the team. Like you said, King, when their threes are falling, they're unstoppable, because before then, we were just dependent on them making the threes to just barely win games. Now the threes are icing on top of the cake now, right? You're locking dudes up. You're pushing the tempo. You kill them in the half court, man. You're bullying them in the paint. And then you add on top of that the 3-point shots. So if your threes start falling, we see these scores like this. Like I said, we see the blowouts now, right? And so, man, listen, bro, this team right now is clicking right now. They might be the best team right now going into the playoffs, man, if you ask me, right? The way that they're balanced, you got the 2 most unstoppable duo in the 2 best in the league right now as far as the backcourt. I can't think of any other team that got a backcourt like our backcourt right now. Like you said, King. Oh, that's another thing too. Marcel, I think we talked about this too, King. Luka has a chance to win Clutch Player of the Year. We talked about the chance of them winning Clutch Player of the Year, MVP, and the scoring title. Right now, I think Trae Young is out of the race now. I think I think Luka is officially number 2. Yeah, he's officially number 2 in assists.
Yeah.
Marcel also touched on the fact that Luka is in charge of pretty much responsible for over half of the offense produced for the Mavericks this year, bro. That's historic numbers right there.
Yep.
Like, you see what he's doing. You saw what he did against Houston, who was the hottest team in the league. We got the league on notice right now. I would not be surprised if we hear Luka maybe creeping up to like a 1A, 1B with Jokic by next week because of what he's doing right now. And I'm kind of glad he did what he did today. So y'all already know. Go ahead and get your sleep tonight. Wake up in the morning. Go ahead and turn your little YouTube on or whatever y'all watch y'all's sports talk on, and get ready for them talking about the Mavericks tomorrow, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. That's what's going to happen in the morning. So
I'm glad, man.
yeah, I listen, man. And shout out to I think I sent it to y'all too, King. Tim Legler. Tim Legler feels like he thinks the Luka's the MVP favorite now.
Yeah.
He thinks it's the MVP favorite, bro. Listen,
bro. Shout out to Nico, bro. And Nico we trust.
Shout out to Nico, man.
And Nico we trust, bro. I think we got the best defense in the league right now. Like I know we had that little stretch, but like since the trade deadline, I think we got the best defense in the league. Bro, the way guys get rejected at the rim is stupid now. Like it's Gafford and them are just waiting like piranha, just sitting. PJ Washington is on the weak side and all waiting to help him out. Like the defense is stupid, and then Kyrie's playing like a top 10 talent in the NBA right now when he's healthy. You know how I say about Kyrie and superstardom, and his height stops him from being, that guy that can be. Kyrie's playing like if Jamal Murray was talking about being a top 10 player, and I don't know why they would say that after the playoffs last year, but Kyrie Irving is playing like a top 10 player in the NBA right now, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Was Kyrie playing defense tonight?
Kyrie plays.
I believe you're right, Locke. I believe you're right,
man.
And you know what's funny about that?
Defense.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard. Listen, and it's funny you said that, bro.
Dropping sounds on here,
bro. And I'm glad you brought that up. I should have brought that up too, because not enough people talk about Luka and Kyrie's defense. That's what I'm going to talk about too. So they have some numbers that came out, right? In 112 minutes that the starting lineup has played together, out of the 10 games, they're 10-0. Offensive rating is 120. Defensive rating is 98.
Yeah, they stupid. We have the best starting.
Good night, everybody. I'm going to bed.
That's it.
That's all I'm going to say. That's it.
Let me ask you this about Luka MVP chance. And this ain't even about Luka's MVP. This is about why I feel Luka is the best player in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's starting to throw out, Luka is the best offensive player in the NBA. They're starting to use that little caveat. Instead of saying the best player, it's starting to be the best offensive player in the NBA, or like the greatest offensive talent we've ever seen. Is Luka a better defender than Joker?
Yes.
Yes. I want to say yeah.
I think from his position, yeah, because how often are we seeing Joker on the perimeter?
I just watched Joker get destroyed when we play him and all that. I watched the way he played defense. Luka's a better defender than Joker.
Matter of fact, we called it out on the show. Remember, we called that game we beat them in. We called that on the show. We said, bro, why don't anybody talk about Jokic's defense? Like,
if Luka is a better defender than the Joker,
yeah,
and he's the best offensive player in the NBA, what that mean?
Can we go down memory lane?
Because I heard Joker was the best player in the NBA.
Can we go down memory lane?
Yes,
because I remember when Bo was dunking all on Joker. And he said, if you keep dunking on me, we going to have a problem. Signs of concern right there.
I don't think Joker's a good defender. I don't even think he's a good defender yet.
He's got a good defensive team around him.
Yep. I think when it comes to Joker, just because of his size, you expect him to be down low, you know what I'm saying? But he's like a point forward, right? We're not going to see him really. I mean, he's down there with Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon's doing most of the defense down on the low block. Joker is just spacing the floor, playmaking, help defense, weak side. Joker isn't really picking up your best player on defense. No. They're playing a zone. Very rarely will you see Joker in a man-to-man situation. They're playing a heavy zone defense just so he doesn't get exposed. But I'm sure y'all seen the numbers at one point. I'm not sure what it is now, but Luka was the best ISO defender in the league at one point. I'm sure he's still top 10 easily.
Oh, he's still top 10 for sure.
Yeah, and the one thing that I think has attributed to that is obviously the roster, but also just I think his NBA maturity. I see less of him complaining to the refs because about the last 2 seasons, whenever something didn't go his way, the other team's racing back on defense, and where's Luka? Still back there arguing with a ref, right? And we're seeing less and less of that, and we're seeing him actually put in that effort because I've always said this. I'm very much a defensive person. I love good defenders. That's why I will defend PJ Washington with my last breath because he is honestly our best on-ball defender, and I understand he's got his downside with his offense here and there's whatever, but when it comes to Luka Doncic and just defense in general, I can't teach you how to be a great defender. You have to put in that effort.
There you go.
That's all it is. I can't make you play better defense. So with Luka buying into our system, to our defensive schemes, that's
trusting his teammates.
Exactly. Trusting your teammates. And that shows just NBA maturity, just basketball maturity. But that also shows you that the team trusts Jason Kidd. You got to give the coach credit.
Yeah, you definitely got to give him credit. Let me ask y'all a question, because now that you said about how Denver plays defense, when the last time y'all seen us drop back in zone?
We don't know. We switch.
You said what now, King? I'm sorry. You said what?
I said we don't now. We switch.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Just checking.
But we even switch with Tim Hardaway Jr. on the court. We switch.
Yep.
You know what? Let me say something too, man. We got to give Tim Hardaway some credit on defense.
Timmy been on one.
Timmy on
tonight though. Tonight,
Timmy been on one defensive.
He was guarding Jalen Green on a few of them possessions, bro, and was staying in front of him. Now remember, Jalen Green been hot. I think they said there's 2 players right now that are candidates for player of the month. Of course, is Luka, and then Jalen Green was the other guy. Dude shooting like over 50% from the field and like over 40-some% from 3, right? This little run that he's on. And he's been one of the hottest guys in the league, damn near averaging 30 points a game. Yeah. And you telling me one of our worst defenders was able to stay in front of him?
Bro, Tim is no longer trying to be 6th man of the year because he's technically not the 6th man on his team.
So you saying he's fitting a role?
So now he's fitting a role and doing all the stuff that he should be doing, and that's all we've ever asked for Tim Hardaway Jr., bro. Tim Hardaway will get the ball out of his hand quickly now. Sometimes you'll see it and it'll be like the guy was wide open. He'll be like, all right, Timmy will throw the ball over there. Now he may not, he may miss the lob and it may look ugly or whatever like that. He'll try now to get the ball out of his hand to make the right play more times than not. So I appreciate Tim Hardaway right now. Like Tim Hardaway's everybody, the chemistry is just amazing right now. It's immaculate, as they say. And man, the team is just clicking, bro. Like everything is fitting into place right now. Luka Doncic is he the MVP, bro. Like it is what it is. He's going to get the 50 wins. Joker didn't get 50 either time. Russell Westbrook didn't get 50. Like he's going to get the 50. And like I said, I don't think anybody in the West is going to get the 60 games. And if nobody in the West gets to 60, then there's no reason. It's not like a big enough gap to even make it an issue. So this is, bro. Like get ready for the Clippers round 1. That's how I feel. Let's do it. Let's do it again the 3rd time. You remember when Jordan faced the Pistons the 3rd time? What happened?
You already know.
And after that 3rd time, what happened? Okay,
bro, I'm not scared of the Clippers, bro. Not scared of the Clippers. I think I've told you before already, man. With this team, the one thing you've been hearing me cry about this team is we got to get on the show. I've been saying we need a center, bro. We need size. I've been asking for a center. I've been a Mav him my whole life. I've been seeing this, bro. I remember the days of not having centers, and I kept kept stressing that, we need a center. We saw what happened when Dallas got a center. I'm not saying we're gonna win a championship automatically. We got a center, but it helps out a lot when you got a guy back there that can clog up the paint, man, on defense, and it helps the guys on the perimeter to be a little bit more aggressive on the perimeter, knowing they got a guy that has their back behind them if the guy gets past them. We haven't had that for the longest, and now you telling me we go from having Maxi Kleber and Dwight Powell to now having 2 legit starting centers on our team, bro. Y'all understand what? Y'all not listening, bro. Y'all not listening.
They don't hear it, man.
Nobody hearing, bro.
Nah, but to your point,
you go from them 2 to legit starting centers, bro. This is crazy.
And to your point, man, we went through who? We had Moses Brown, we had JaVale McGee, we had Willie Cauley-Stein, we had Boban. Shout out to Boban, that's my man's, but it was Boban, you know what I mean? Maxey, Dwight. The fact that we were able to get Derek Lively in the draft, and the fact that, I've said on my own channel how, Chet and Victor, they're not human, they're aliens. They're battling up with the gods, right? But in the realm of mortals, of human men, Derek Lively stands above the rest, because in today's NBA, with everyone wanting your bigs to space the floor and shoot threes, the old school big man mold is hard to find now. And a lot of teams are scrambling to find a big that can battle with AD down low, with Rudy Gobert down low, with Joel Embiid. We got that with Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford.
Oh yeah,
they are 1 and 2 for the highest field goal percentage in the league.
Yep,
they are dangerous on the low block when they're near that rim. It's going in. We saw that with Daniel Gafford. 33 straight field goals.
Yep,
come on.
And they're selfless. They're selfless.
Oh, so selfless.
It makes it so it allows them to be aggressive because they know the other one has their back. They're not out there trying to be selfish with their ego, saying, I can go out there and make sure I don't get fouled out or something like that because I want to play all the minutes.
Because remember, we had Lobby doing that. Remember, and we was like, he got 3.
So, Relle, I wanted to ask you a question though as well. Are you more confident in the Maverick team than you were with the Rangers going into the playoffs last year?
Ooh, you trying to put me on the spot? Yes.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
You confident?
My Ranger fans, don't kill me, man. King try to put me on the spot. Y'all saw.
I also think the Denver Nuggets trying to avoid the Wolves, the Mavericks, and the Suns. But that's just something I'm trying.
Everybody.
I mean, I know everybody gonna probably chalk this up to I'm living in the moment or whatever. I don't think the Nuggets are unbeatable. We've been watching some games here over the last few days, man. And I'm just like, it's
Joker keeps it real. Joker's not one to like throw hyperbole out. He keeps it real. When he said we were small
when he played us, yeah.
Yep, and that was after the trade deadline. They can't get any bigger, pause. So when he said that, I'm like, yeah, they got a problem. I think teams are worried about us right now.
I got a question for y'all.
What you got?
So my question is, do you think the Dallas Mavericks are who the media says the Denver Nuggets are?
Yes.
Yeah, I already said I think Joker. I think Joker is baby Luka.
Yes.
I don't think it's the opposite way around. I think Luka's 25 right now, and we talking about him with all-time greats and with Joker and Giannis and all that stuff. I think Joker is baby Luka. We're saying a touch right now with the Denver Nuggets when we're going to get the great, meal, pause or whatever when Luka gets on top. Like once he's there, I think he's there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Listen, yep. I said y'all see how we playing now. We're a great team right now, right? I told King this before. I want y'all to understand something. We are a small forward away, a starting legit small forward away to being. We can have a dynasty, y'all. Yeah. Like you don't have to necessarily have 3 superstars like a lot of these teams like the Phoenix Suns are trying to do right now. Y'all see how that turns out for them, right? Man. Get you. I've always said you get. I'm not saying we're gonna get these guys. Maybe we could. I don't know. Shout out to Nico. I could see Nico pulling something up, man. Either getting like a Mikal Bridges or somebody like that, or Herb Jones, somebody like that. The 3
Jones.
I like Herb.
I told King if we pull out something like that, bro, I promise you, that one game at a time, stop throwing it out the window. I'm saying let's go to the ship,
bro. We got one of the best offenses in the NBA. Yep. We got one of the best defenses in the NBA.
Yep.
We got the best duo in the NBA.
Yep.
We got the best center rotation in the NBA.
Yep.
With the biggest team in the NBA.
Yep.
Right? Continue. I think. Like, what do you need? What more do you need to see from the Mavericks to believe in them? Like, they're the number one clutch team in the NBA.
Yeah,
everything that you need as far as the pieces are right there, and you just gotta. It's just that you've never seen it before, and Luka has it now, and it's like it's odd because it hasn't happened yet. So it's like we've never seen this before. But bro, this team is legit. They have everything. I'm not worried about anybody because we can compete with anything. And at the end of the day, we have Luka Doncic. We've already seen him. We know who he is in the playoffs. There's no one I'm taking over Luka Doncic in the playoffs. He is second to Michael Jordan in all-time scoring in the playoffs. He's second to that man. It's not a small sample size or anything like that. Like he does this. This is what he does.
Let me ask the question, King. You already know how I feel. I've been screaming this from the rooftops, man, for the longest. Is there any player in the league right now that y'all would take over Luka?
Nah.
I'm about to say, was that a trick question?
No, it really wasn't. It was just straight in. Like I've told King this before because I know we always get folks, hitting us up and stuff like, oh, this guy better than Luka. This guy better than Luka. It's like, listen, I've told folks a million times, even before his win streak, even when we were struggling, right? I said this. There's not one player in the league. You could matter of fact, you could add a combination of guys. Like you could give me Tatum and Brown. I would not take those 2 over Luka, bro. I'm not taking Jokic. I'm not taking Giannis. I'm not taking any of them guys.
You can give me Shea and all their picks.
You give me Shea and Chet. And Lou Dort. I'm not taking them over Luka, bro. There's no player in the league I would take over Luka, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah,
I don't want 10 picks with him. I'm not taking it.
Nah, I think the only player who I would say that, just not to be a homer right now, the only player I think that would even come close, and it ain't really that close, would be Anthony Edwards, because I still think he's like a year or 2 away from really rivaling Luka, to be honest with you. Y'all don't think so? Y'all don't think so?
I don't.
I'm just saying, if there's anybody that we really going to talk about, I mean, I still think he's a few years away. But what Anthony Edwards does is you got to acknowledge the man.
No. So this is how we kind of look at him, Marcel. All right. The thing is, like we love Ant on this channel. We already said before, there's a way we can get Ant on the Mavericks.
Perfect number 2. He is
perfect.
The only guy I'm trading Kyrie for. Only small shooting guard is Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, but like we always say, it's levels to it, right? Let me ask you this question: is Ant better than Tatum to you? right now?
I want to say yeah, but I don't know. Like that's tough.
Okay, so what about like a Devin Booker?
Yeah, he's better than Booker. Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah, I see he's better.
That's a
than Booker.
conversation.
Ooh.
That's a
That's tough.
conversation.
It is a conversation.
That's
though.
a conversation. And
I've
that,
seen
and
a
what,
lot from Booker. I've seen a lot from Booker, and my one issue with Booker is when things aren't going his way, when the game is slipping from him. How do you handle that? Are you even keeled? Are you locked in?
You
Or
said the
you
same
gonna
about
get
Tatum,
emotional?
Marcel. You said
Same
the
thing about Tatum. Same thing about Tatum.
That's what I'm
How when things aren't going your way, I think the perfect comparison is Kyrie Irving, right? Kyrie, I don't see him get shook at all. Even in that Sacramento game where I'm in my living room screaming, I'm like, what's going on? We losing? Kyrie was cool, calm, and collected. Even tonight, he only had 5 points in the first half, but I'm sitting here like, Kyrie gonna get his.
Oh, we already knew that.
20 plus. You know what I mean?
Just a matter of time.
Exactly. But when it comes to Devin Booker, man, I've seen too many times where the game might slip away from him. It ain't going his way. And he gets a little bit too emotional. You know, he starts complaining, arguing, and I don't see him have that takeover, right? Like, all right, let me kick it into the next gear. I don't see it from him.
It's arguable. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a.
That's why I named those guys, because that's the tier right now that Ant's on. I'm not saying that Ant could probably never get there or whatever. I'm not saying that, but like for me, like right now, I would say he's in that tier, right? I think the only people I would compare Luka to right now is maybe a Giannis and a Joker, bro. Like that's the level he's on right now. Everybody else, you kind of fighting for that next tier or whatever.
And that's because Giannis and like Joker could be arguably top 20 players already of all time.
Yes.
So with that being said, you compare Luka, like we always say, Relle, to the greatest of all time already. They're usually comparing the other folks to Luka. You feel what I'm saying? Like they're trying to promote. Ant numbers aren't too like spectacular. Like let's keep it real. He still has made that leap yet. Where he's like a 30-point per game player and all that like that. It is good that he's leading Minnesota or whatever to a #1 record, but Rudy Gobert's helping with that as well. The #1 defense because you got Rudy there now. But I just think he's on that level, like you say, competing with the SGA now. We haven't even seen the playoffs yet as far as what these guys are in the playoffs for real. But the SGAs, the Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Luka is already – he's just waiting for hardware. Luka's waiting for hardware now just to be considered – to find out where he is as far as the all-time great list.
If he get that MVP, he's close.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Anthony Edwards is still maybe at a lower tier than Devin Booker.
I think so.
Because I got
like,
in this conversation.
I wouldn't say you right. I wouldn't say you wrong, bro. Like, it's a conversation.
It's a conversation, though, yeah.
Well, I got into a conversation with somebody, and he was trying to compare Devin Booker to Kyrie Irving, and then I was like, the accomplishments don't add up. So I can see Devin Booker and Jamal Murray comparison. I think that's a battle, but like
I think you overrated.
Marcel said, sometimes he under pressure, Book not able to close it. So if I had to go between Book and Anthony Edwards, I'm gonna have to go with the dog, and that's Anthony Edwards, because I know he's not gonna be passive when he needs to get that bucket. He might miss it. He might get fouled on that posterizing dunk. But I just kind of feel like Jason Tatum, he a little bit more finesse. I need somebody to get it out the mud.
Yeah, I got it. The only thing about it, I feel like we got to give respect to #1s making it to the finals.
Yeah.
And Anthony Edwards is not getting out the first round yet. Just got to the playoffs last year. And like a SGA got to the first round with Chris Paul, and then hasn't been back again, I don't think, until No, he didn't make it last year.
He didn't make it last year. He's playing yet.
So I'm gonna give respect to Devin Booker helping to lead a team to the finals a couple years ago, and then like a Jason Tatum as well, always getting to the Eastern Conference Finals at least. I know he has a bunch of help with him, but he still got to the finals as well. Like I give credit for that. So that's why I don't put him above Anthony Edwards yet. I mean, I don't put Anthony Edwards above them yet, but I do think Anthony Edwards has the highest potential though. Like Anthony Edwards, I think in a couple years, next year, whatever, he's gonna be the best American player. I think Anthony Edwards will be. He
already next year, huh?
Probably as soon as next year. Depends on how it works this year. I got to see the playoffs again. Like, let me see if he's really going to take his game to another level in the playoffs, and where even if he loses, he does like a Jordan performance, since they compare him to Jordan, where he like is that guy and just unstoppable. If we can do that, then maybe there's another gear coming with. But I think he has the potential, especially on the offensive and defensive side. I
got a bold prediction, fellas. So you see the way the Timberwolves are playing right now, right? Without Cat.
Yep.
Cat's not going to be on that team next year.
Are they going to try to bring Cat back and going to screw himself over by doing that?
I think they're gonna trade. I'm gonna make a bold prediction. You know, I don't normally do this. I think Cat's gone.
But do you think I agree? But do you think it's because, or you think they're going to be foolish enough?
Oh, you telling me if you're going to bring him back for the playoffs?
Up and play him in the playoffs and then lose because he's playing in the playoffs. That's what I'm saying.
So I think what they'll probably do is they'll sit him out in the first round and then bring him back in the second round.
If they make the second
round. If they make the second round. That's what I think they'll end up doing. If they decide to go that route. But I think overall they see how the team is, because listen, the ball movement on that team is better. You don't have it's not ball stoppage when you got Cat in the lineup when he's out the lineup, right? So you got the ball moving, people moving. Like I said, Rudy's able to kind of flow a little bit better in the paint now. You know, there's no paint cloggage when you got guys driving to the basket like Ant and all those guys. That's why I say like they seem to be flowing a little bit better. Man, we all thought they were gonna start losing as soon as Cat got hurt, right? They're playing better.
Let me ask you one question about it before you continue. What if Rudy gets played off the court again?
We've seen what happens in the playoffs when small guards go up at Rudy. You saw what Caleb West was doing.
Hey, that's what I'm hoping too. That's what I'm hoping.
So does that change things about who they trade or who they try to trade?
I think they'll probably take Cat out, like trade him, and then probably get like a more defensive minded,
powerful,
kind of like we did with PJ.
But aren't they second threshold?
I think they wouldn't be if they trade Cat.
But I'm saying, aren't they right now second threshold? Isn't that 1 for 1?
I think they're close.
Okay, so they aren't. If they second threshold, that 1 for 1 for Cat would be stupid.
Remember, Cat's contract is still kicks in next year, so I think right now they're good. So I think they can still trade him or whatever, like get pieces for him or whatever.
I don't think that they get rid of Cat. I think regardless of how the playoffs look, it's a blessing that your team can still perform without your star player, because as Mavs fans, let's not forget what happened when Luka was out for a few games or when Kyrie was out for a few games. We were still able to find ways to win. I mean, I feel like that's what the Timberwolves are doing, right? In spite of not having Cat, they're still finding ways to win. But if they bring Cat back and things get worse, then I say you got to talk about getting rid of him, moving, trying to find someone else. But with the way that team's constructed, I mean, I don't know how you guys felt, but when they traded for Rudy Gobert, all them picks and players, I'm like, yo, the Timberwolves cooked. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, I still don't trust it.
Right. But I feel like this season, they definitely showed you just like how they can just play their own brand of basketball and still contend and still, be top of the West. Now, the playoffs are a completely different story. That's why I don't really have a lot of faith in Oklahoma City Thunder, because it's levels to this, right?
Shots.
I really don't believe in Oklahoma City Thunder. Depending on their first round matchup, OKC's a first round exit. They've got so much good young talent that don't know what it's like to be in a 7-game series.
And I think Chet just got hurt too.
Can Minnie?
I think I heard him. I think he already got hurt.
Can Minnie make it to the conference finals?
If they see us, no. If
they play us first,
see us in the first or second round, they ain't no.
So is there a way to? Is there another team that can beat them? Are you saying they can beat any? They're gonna beat any team other than us?
Denver can stop them. I believe.
All right. So do you think? So you don't see them getting to the conference finals, basically?
Nah, I don't.
That's a failure. That's a failure with that group and that contract and what you gave away.
Is it a failure, or there's just too many dogs in the West?
You gave away too much. What can they do? That's what I'm saying. They kind of stuck, or they got to make a move.
I think
you can't make any other moves.
I think experience plays a big part of it, because where were they 2 years ago? Where were they last year? You know what I mean? Same thing with Oklahoma City Thunder. Like, if they get a first round exit, does SGA get traded away? No. They still got many draft picks, a lot of good young talent. A lot of times your window isn't always right in front of you, right? Like, this may not be your time, but you're in your window. Take the time to learn something, grow from that, build on that in the next few years. Keep it going. You don't always got to make adjustments off of your first failure.
I would agree, Marcel, if there weren't teams I feel like that are better than them right now that have more wiggle room.
But what is their window, though? The
Mavs right now, I feel like, have a window.
We are.
The Mavs still have wiggle room that Nico left over, which means that, like we talked about, we can possibly go get a small forward with what we have left over. Minnesota is stuck in a place where if they can't even get to the Western Conference Finals and we feel like the Mavs are better than them, they're probably stuck because there's not much they can do to change their team to get better, is what I feel like. Like, it's a bunch of guys making a decent amount of bread on their team that they would have to figure out. They would have to move one of the pieces to do that. Same thing with like you said, OKC. OKC has a bunch of wiggle room because they can change contracts and all real easily. Like, that's quick if they wanted to. Minnesota just go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, kind of to piggyback off what Marcel said. What you asked, King. You said, can Minnesota make it to the conference finals? So right now, they're lined up to play the Pelicans. The Pelicans are hot right now.
I don't know. That's a toss.
That's gonna be
That's a
tough.
pick 'em. You feel me? That's not like I'm not gonna pick.
That would be a good series though.
I wouldn't
That'd
pick.
be a good series, bro.
I wouldn't pick Minnesota. I wouldn't pick the Pelicans either. Like I wouldn't be surprised if either one of those.
Like either one, then one. Yeah, I
feel me. Like
if you was a Minnesota fan, would you want to play the Pelicans?
No.
Yes, you do.
You sure? You think
Brandon Ingram's hurt? Jose Alvarado's hurt.
They are.
You have size. They only have Zion, and you got Jonas Valanciunas. But I'm not sure if Larry Nance Jr. is hurt. I think he's. I don't know what.
No, I think he played. He played.
He played. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he played.
But size for size, if I'm Minnesota, yeah, I want New Orleans. Again, experience is huge. Herb Jones is great. Let me see you in a 7-game series. It's a completely different world. As Mavericks fans, we know Luka Doncic is an amazing playoff performer, and as Kyrie fans, I know we got a lot of Kyrie fans out there. We know what he's like in the playoffs. Yeah. So certain players are built for that stage and they're battle tested and they've been there, they've done that. The Pelicans are just now hitting their stride. They're starting to enter their window of being able to contend. But unfortunately, with injuries, just like with the Kings, because Malik Monk just got hurt. They got Kevin Huerter, who also
Loud. They say they don't know when Larry Giles. Trey Lyles. I don't know when he comes back.
You know what I'm saying? Like injuries at this time right now can really make or break your playoff run. But experience and again, I mean, this is a Mavs live stream, right? But if we're talking about the Timberwolves right now, I'd rather see New Orleans because you can take advantage of those injuries and exploit their weaknesses. Even though you yourself have an injury with Cat, but you're still winning in spite of that, right?
Did Cat go under the knife? Did he have surgery?
Did he have surgery? I gotta look that up. I'm not too sure.
I'm not sure. Yeah, look that up real quick. I don't.
Joel Embiid had surgery, right?
But they said Embiid might be back.
Yeah, I know he's going to play. I'm just saying, but he had surgery, right? I'm just saying, based off the.
Did he have surgery?
Did anybody on the Pelicans need surgery?
Oh, he did have surgery. What's wrong with P? What's wrong with Bi?
Bi they said a bone bruise or something like that. Something bruise or something in his maybe his MCL bruise or something or I think it's just a bone bruise.
So Karl-Anthony Towns, he went back in March 12th. The report came out that he's going to miss at least 4 weeks after undergoing meniscus surgery. So he did one tonight.
So that's why I'm saying that I don't think the Pelicans players have surgeries. I think the Pelicans lucked up by having just injuries. Like I think Bi was just a bone bruise. I don't know what Jose Alvarado was, but they're gonna be guys when they're gonna come back. You feel me? And be able to just, especially with having a week off after the play or for the play-in and all that as well, they should be good. I'm worried about Cat though. Like Cat on a meniscus tear and having surgery. No, I don't think he's going to be Cat. And I gotta see Cat in as far as.
Well, then that's the case. Then King, he's not coming back.
Yeah.
So you think they're not going? He's talking about he want to play.
Joel
Embiid is playing. He's talking about he want to play. He wants to try to give it all for the playoffs. He want to try to help.
It's not impossible for players to come back from a surgery and do well.
It's not
on the more extreme side. Klay Thompson, right? Missed 2.5 seasons with his 2 different injuries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Joel Embiid, who is no stranger to injuries and surgery for the majority of his career, I wouldn't surprise you if Joel Embiid comes back in as well. Karl-Anthony Towns is a different story. I just looked up real quick. Brandon Ingram just had a left knee contusion, so most likely no surgery. Just rest that. And Jose Alvarado, right oblique strain. But on the case of those 2 players, even though they didn't go under the knife, those injuries can still come back up. They can still re-aggravate that in the middle of a game, right?
You're right.
It's a lot of unknowns, but
I'm just saying
Minnesota has seen New Orleans, bro.
If that stays there, yeah, you're right, Lock.
Mental injuries that I don't know. I'm second guessing.
If you don't trust it, if you don't trust
it, I can't get that pass because it was just a little too far out their way.
Yeah,
one of them situations.
But definitely on a meniscus though is a different beast though. Torn meniscus, I don't know how he can come back and be doing everything he needs to just cuts and all that right away. You feel me? His mental probably gonna be like, yeah.
Look, I tore my meniscus back in 2020. I was playing basketball. Mm-hmm. I'm only 6'2", but I like to play like a power forward. It's bad habits when I was younger. I was a lot taller than other kids.
Usually taller than most folks. Yep.
Yeah, so I had some forward skills. Mm-hmm. I go up for a rebound. I come down. My knee went the wrong way. I tore this thing, bro. But I'm gonna tell you, when those type of injuries, a lot of NBA players will tell you too, is you start to baby that knee or that leg, right? So you start to favor the other side. That's what happened with Klay Thompson. They said he was working out, but he was favoring his other side because he was worried about it. And he injured the other side.
I was about to say he injured the other one, yep.
Exactly.
Amari Stoudemire from back in the day,
Yep.
it happens usually. Usually when you rehabbing one, the other. She
Yep.
didn't have
Kind of what Locke said. It's a mental thing, bro.
Kristaps Porzingis, didn't he do it?
Did he?
Yeah, ACL on the one knee, then he tears meniscus in the other one when he
did.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
It happens. Injuries they're part of the game. They suck, but it's the playoffs, right? A lot of players will go out there. I'm not sure if y'all remember. I want to say it's a 2018-2019 run when Blake Griffin was still on the Pistons. He was out there with like a leg brace.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. The last year he was with the Pistons.
The last year was nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
He was out there like one of them football linemen.
Blake was in Detroit that year. I thought Blake had it all together in Detroit that first year, man.
Bro.
Like he was shooting the 3-ball.
He was facilitating
his whole game. Changed his whole game.
He looked like Amari Stoudemire when Amari first went to New York. It looked straight like it was Amari 2.0. Remember, Amari added to his game the mid-range shot and all that by that point. Amari was a beast by the time he got to New York before Carmelo got there, man. Boy. He was in the MVP conversation before Carmelo got there.
Hey, Blake was too, man. I was talking to somebody about this yesterday. As a matter of fact, I said Blake was in the conversation early in that year with Detroit because of what he did. He completely changed his game up and changed the trajectory of the Detroit Pistons. So yeah,
Blake was nice that year. I remember. That.
Let's go ahead and get to the game ball, fellas. We're gonna see who y'all want to get a game ball to. Screaming yes, sir. All right, fellas. Lock. Who are you giving the game ball to tonight, sir?
It's hard, but I'm gonna have to go with that man, J. Kidd.
Oh,
J. Kidd getting the game ball tonight. I know
copy me, man.
we've been hard on J. Kidd, but like I say, the owners are in the casino business. That means the house always wins.
Ooh, I like that.
Shout out FanDuel. Is the money funny? Is the money funny? It's time to get that app because they've been playing mind tricks on us.
Okay.
Jason Kidd, the reins have been let loose.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I picked Jason Kidd in the last game, man. All right, King. Marcel, who you got, man?
Man, I try to be a little different because I feel like the obvious choice is Luka, right? 47-point double. Just you're dealing with injuries, whatever. Jason Kidd's a good pick, and I may ruffle some feathers. The chat may not like this. I'm giving it to Tim Hardaway Jr. I'm giving it to Tim for hitting those good shots. He didn't take 9 threes and miss like more than half because we've seen him do that. Like what we said earlier, he's passing the ball more. One thing I saw against the Sacramento Kings wasn't a great game by him, but he's attacking the basket. He's trying to change up how he scores. Instead of just catch and shoot, he's looking to see who's open, or he's trying to go to the rim. And I can appreciate that effort to try something else. Because a lot of times I felt like, I don't know if y'all feel me on this, but a lot of times I felt like in the season, Tim's felt himself a little bit, right? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna catch and shoot that thing. I'm that guy. Yeah. As of lately, I feel like he's been kind of humbled where, okay, let me try to bring it back down. Let me play this team ball. So I'm gonna give it to Tim Hardaway Jr. because that's a player who I think we need to uplift because when the shot falls, who gonna beat us?
And like you said, it's not just because of his shot. Like you said, he's playing within the structure of the team now. He's playing within the game now. Like you said, he's looking more to pass. He's doing a little bit of things like rebounding. He's going in there amongst the trees and rebounding now, playing defense. We talked about earlier him guarding Jalen Green, bro. Like he's doing the small things now, man. He's not just going out there. I got to score. He's out there doing every little thing that PJ's doing, that Exum is doing. Right, he's doing those little bitty things, and I think that's what's also the hustle plays. Yes, things that you're not gonna see on the score sheet. Like he's doing those things, bro. That's what I gotta give him big up. So you're right, man. What you got, King?
I forgot to say we one of the best rebounding teams too. I forgot to say that earlier. Another one to throw on top, but I'm gonna give the game ball to who else, man? Come on, the Don. They say I don't like him, Relle. So. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Luka allegedly and all, so you feel me?
Even after you just said a million times that you think he can be the greatest offensive player.
No.
Sorry,
I didn't say I think he can be. That's why I don't understand why they say they hate me. I said I've seen enough. After his second year, I saw enough to say Luka Doncic is the greatest offensive player of all time.
Got it on wax, sir. We got it on wax.
There you go.
Whew, let's see, man. Of course, Luke, like you said, Marcel, he's an easy. I'm like, you know what? Dang, I don't. Between these two here, I'm gonna say Gafford. I'm gonna give it to
The
Gafford.
landlord. All right.
Landlord himself, man, with his what he had. How many blocks he had today? 5? Yeah, 5 again?
5 of them things.
He was doing
Listen,
his
man.
job.
Seems like you get at least 2 every game, right?
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. I think ain't he like number 2 in blocks this year in the league total?
Should
I
be.
think something like that.
Behind Wimby.
Look, man, I think we already addressed it, man. To have 2 starting centers in your rotation is a blessing, man. Not a lot of teams can say that. And us going up against these teams that everybody said were just so big, pause. It's like now we're the big team now.
Mhm.
And it's crazy to hear. I would have never thought in my life I would hear us being the big physical team, bro. I would have never thought I would have heard that, bro, in my life.
Rel,
we have
was
it
the
now,
trade
man.
Deadline. It
We
was the
getting old,
trade
man.
deadline, bro.
The
The
trade
whole
deadline.
identity change after the trade deadline. Before the trade deadline, what? We're trying to shoot threes. We're trying to be like, a mid-range team.
Praying we make
After
our
that-
threes.
Yeah, after that trade deadline, how many times did we score 50-plus points in the paint? Especially when that 3 ball ain't falling, right?
Yep.
The whole identity of this team has changed, and I can't remember the last time, even before Luka, where the team was like this.
Never.
right?
Never.
It's a whole new team.
It's never been like this. I'm saying, bro, we getting old, man. This is wild. Like I feel like one of those old unks. I told you. I feel like I'd never see this, man. Like I can't believe I'm watching the Mavericks bully people. Like the Mavericks were always Alice, literally.
Right.
Alice Mavericks. And where's the D?
Yep. What did
You feel me? Like
Boy.
he was soft, man. Like that's what they were always considered.
Yep.
Dirk can't take a team to the championship. He's soft. You feel me? Like forever they were just soft. So to see a team say, all these teams say they look small against us, like that's something. Like you said, I've never would have thought I would hear. Man.
Last year, I told them they lost to Dallas. They was just the Mavericks. The Mavericks.
Oh yeah.
What city? I don't know. We just the Mavericks.
They the
Where are
Mavericks.
the
They
Mavericks
somewhere.
located? Don't ask that question. Just
Not
know
here.
the team that's named the Mavericks.
Not here, no.
They didn't pay that rent.
King, I know y'all were telling me to be on my best behavior when we got guests, but can I just throw a quick shout out real quick, man? Can I just pull out the receipt book?
Man.
Can I just give a real quick shout out? I watched TGK show, of course, today, and I want to give a quick shout out to Johnny B for saying we were going to lose to the Rockets today.
Uh-oh.
Got it in my trusted receipt book. All right.
I'm about to give him a drop. You know what I'm saying? We got
Johnny B, the Mad fan. All right.
Where he
All
at?
right.
Where
He
he
said
at?
he said we were going to lose to the Sacramento Kings the second time too.
Oh wait, hold on. You said what, King? What you say?
He said we were going to lose to the Sacramento Kings.
Oh, where that come from? Where the receipt book come from?
yeah,
I don't know where that came
Man.
from.
Oh,
Wow.
it's-
Just
Man,
pulled
Rel
out
got that
receipt book now.
CVS receipt, that long receipt.
That receipt. Yeah, man. You know the one that rolled. You got the save you say what you saved and all that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Listen, man. All right, guys. You ready to get to the questions in the comments, man? See what everybody talking about out here.
Let's get it.
All right, man. Let's get to it. But before we do, man, let's go ahead and give another shout out to another sponsor of the channel, guys.
We are excited to announce our new partnership with our friends over at Court Kings, and we appreciate them blessing us with their new Dallas Mavericks collection. This will not only include Dallas Mavericks-based shirts, but We Talk Mavs themed shirts as well. Be sure to check out our exclusive link on the screen or in the description to help the channel and rep the best Dallas Mavericks postgame show in the world. Much love to the entire crew over at Court Kings again for believing in us and taking a chance on the channel. Salute.
Yes, sir, guys. And listen, man, on all deliveries, all shipping is free, guys. No charge on shipping, man. So there you go. All right, fellas. Let's get to the glow yard. All right, man. Listen, y'all already know how we do it on this channel, man. Listen, if you got any questions or any comments addressing any of us here on the panel, man, just hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment. We ask you to be respectful in the comment section, guys. And if any super chats come in, we address the super chats first. Y'all already know. And we do have a couple here, man. So let's get to those first here. All right. Coy with the $4.99. Don't know he's a Glow Yard member. It says, much love, everyone. We rolling. We up. LD is the MVP. But we already knew that. We did, didn't we? We've been saying it all year.
And that's old news, man. That's old
It-
news.
it
We wait
definitely
for everybody
old
else to
news.
catch up.
We said that 20 years ago, so I don't know what everybody talking about.
Yeah.
All right, Kicks and Fit with the $4.99. Dono is also a Glow Yard member. He says, "What's up, fellas? Nah, man, y'all can't be right because the Mavs don't play defense. Remember? I forgot. I'm sorry. My bad.
My bad.
I apologize. I'm sorry. Media booty takes. Pause. All right. Yeah, man. I agree. I agree. Shout out to Keyshawn.
told you saw my name, right?
Mm.
Did you see my name under my name? Get rid of that kicks and fits.
Hell to me.
It said Keyshawn Johnson's ifs. Pause. I'm his ifs. All them ifs he gave in them statements.
If they cooking. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Have you been watching the Clippers? I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. Whatever, man.
We probably won't be able to get to everybody's comments today. I see it's a bunch of them, y'all, but we're gonna try.
Yeah, man. But we definitely appreciate the interaction, y'all.
Thank y'all. We got Tanya here. She says, please stop playing Maxey at the 5. Just please stop. I feel you, Tanya.
Tanya, I feel you. I think we talked about, you heard her talk about that before, Tanya. I mean, it is what it is.
I got a hot take about that.
Uh-oh. What you got?
In some situations, not all. I'm not saying every time we see him at the 5 it's a good idea. There have been some instances where for little spurts, it's needed to give the other defenders time to rest. Maxey goes out there and bamboozles them. I saw during the Denver game. He was out there bamboozling the defense, right? Maybe tonight wasn't the best time to see it. I want to say the first game, on Tuesday or earlier last week, whenever we played the Kings, the first time I saw him at the 5, doing some good help defense on Sabonis. So sometimes it works. But Maxey is like our only real power forward that comes off the bench. So you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I feel like the piggyback off of what you said, Marcel, just use them in case of emergencies.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Or like you said, sparingly.
Yeah, at the 5 when you have to use them, when there's a reason. If there's no reason we're dominating, don't play Maxey Kleber at the 5. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I agree.
Especially don't play him when you got playing Maxey Kleber and you got 4 guards.
Yes.
Yeah.
That part.
You have to absolutely have PJ Washington beside him.
Yes. Then I will be okay with that. I'm not loving it. I'll live with it if you do it that way. But if you talking about putting him in there with 4 guards, it's like, man, come on. What we doing?
What got me about the situation is I'm thinking Jason Kidd is seeing 2 Maxies out there. That's the reason why he go in there. He's seeing doubles, like he a doppelganger or something like that. Nope. And I called it early. I called it on TG.
Oh yeah, thank you. Like I was gonna give you props on that because you did call that on the show, bro. I said that to myself after the game. I was like, he called that. He's
gonna play, and I don't know what it is that he does. I don't know if he's standing in one spot, a specific spot, 2 spots. I don't know. Maybe he's tagging the people cutting through the paint. But Maxey's gonna play, and I know we're not gonna like it, but maybe it's to throw the defense off, so they get used to Maxey doing what he does, and then they put somebody else in there, and they gotta adjust on the fly real quick. It's a chess move.
Credit probably, but
it's a chess move.
Maybe. Tanya says the only runs Houston made all night was with Maxey at the 5, 11-0 and 12-0. Yeah. That is true.
Some good water here.
Noah's a Glow Yard member. He says Luka is the MVP. I don't see us losing another game. He kicked everyone's ASS on the win streak, even Joker, and snapped the Rockets win streak. Facts.
Yep.
And dominated the Sacramento Kings to take over their spot.
Yes,
even 2 times in a row in their building.
Bro, you saw that video I sent you. Said you watched it already. The dude I sent you about, bro. That was the most realist
Bro, they all got real. After it was over, it's real. We 6 seed.
Bruh, I was listening. I say I gotta share this with King, bro. This is crazy.
It was like we playing. I'm gonna keep it real. All of them. I was watching all the Sacramento post games afterwards. I watched.
I like Tim's book, but the other guys kind of off topic and stuff. I like Tim because he was like, "Yo, he said, y'all might hate me for this, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. Like we should have got Luka." I was just like, "Yo, hold on." You said what now?
Yeah.
You said,
where's Marvin Bagley?
Hey.
Yes.
Latte's a Glow Yard member. He says, good win today. Luka was amazing, and Kyrie picked up in the end. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
He also says, the only thing I hate tonight is Maxey. Wow. What the F is he doing? Getting cooked out there, and 4-guard lineup almost choked the lead. I mean, it didn't go that far, man. Y'all be hating heavy, but I'm telling you, bro, we be in Playback, and we be about 18 still. They be like, man, I hate this kid now, man. I'm like, y'all, it's all right, man. They be like, man, I see. I'm like,
he cut the lead from 25 to 24. Get him out of there.
It's only 2 minutes left, y'all. It's okay. They're like, no, man, get Maxey out there now.
Bro, we got
as soon as he hit the scores,
5 seconds left, and we're about 24. They cut to 23 with 2 seconds left. Get him out of there.
Get him out. Get him out.
Richard, man. Richard went off on Playback today, man.
Yo,
definitely
shout out to Richard Case, man.
Shout out. Watch, please.
A real one.
If you ain't seen the repeat on YouTube, Man, Richard went off on Maxey. He was like, I can't believe people even think he's talented.
Oh yeah. I gotta hear that because I heard Richard.
And they want him to
on
be the
Maxey.
starting for.
I never seen Richard went off. Everybody was like, "Whoa, Richard!"
I gotta hear that one.
He went off.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna play back today, but
I say, what, Richard? The starting for? Nah, we don't want that. We don't want that.
Got a super chat here from Logan, $5 dono. He says, what would be the most exciting series this postseason for the Mavs? Denver, the Flippers, or the Suns? He said, what's your prediction for the finals? So many storylines. I don't care who it is, Logan. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think most exciting would be the Denver. I think we're gonna embarrass the other two. And I think it's gonna be like the rival type moments with Luka and the Suns or the Clippers or whatever. Like, but I think the Denver one would be the most exciting one.
Yeah, we got somebody for Kawhi now.
Oh man,
PJ.
I see PJ on Kawhi Leonard.
Lock him up.
You got me excited.
Lock him up.
Can't forget about DJJ.
Oh,
The inspector.
55.
You said Paul George? PG you said PG-13?
We're saying DJ.
The M8 PG. The M8.
It's gonna be what's a pandemic P? You said it's gonna be with DJJ on him?
Way off P.
That boy gonna have to put that mask on. He can't do it.
Noah says Luka is the greatest offensive machine I've ever seen. People don't want to put him in that conversation because he don't have a ring yet. Well, he's fixing to. Yeah, Noah, it's hardware. I keep telling y'all, once he gets the hardware, Luka's already set.
Yeah.
Where it's like hardware is going to decide where he is now. We've seen enough. He has 5. He's going to have more first NBA or whatever all NBAs than Steph Curry after this year. You feel me? Like,
dang,
that's it. He's already in position. Just win rings. Latte says Luka MVP without a doubt. Game ball to Exum though. Shout out to
Exum, man.
Yeah.
Tanya said absolutely amazing game on both ends of the floor, but if Kid didn't get cute with the small ball, we could have possibly rested some guys in the fourth. Luka and him only still played like 35 minutes or so though. Tanya, he fine.
I was wondering if he put him back in to shoot.
Luka wanted 3 more points.
He did. He played with the guards, and always whenever he do that, what happened, bro? He don't get it right. Yep. Whenever he does that, he doesn't get the 50 points or whatever. It's wasted minutes.
I'm not gonna lie. I was excited to see him try though.
I was
talking about Luka, but I was like, pat them pockets today.
I wanted the 50-point triple-double, but I'm just saying every time Luka does it, though, where he goes in there and tries a stat pad, it never works out for him.
That boy turned into ice trades.
Yep. For some reason, it's like he has to get in the flow of the game. Noah says, LockBox, how did you get your YouTube name? LockBox is catchy.
Ooh.
So originally, before I really just jumped into the content, I do photography. So LockBox came from just not being able to have frames on the view that you see, what you see in the world. Just being able to lock in on something and just, you know what I'm saying, let it manifest from there.
Okay. That's fire,
I like that.
Frank's a Glow Yard member. He says, I'm on hashtag Team Richard against Maxey. Told y'all.
Yo, Richard's starting a movement, bro.
Martin, the Glow Yard member, he says, if POs happen today, like our current, or playoffs happen today, like our current matchup. I'm thinking POs. I'm like, what, Martin? Like today, like our current matchups, hopefully we secure the 4th or 5th seed. Yes, Martin. I think we're playing the Clippers, though. Noah says Luka does a highlight every game. That shot he did was insane. Yep.
That underhand scoop shot.
Bro, I remember I was at work and watching it, bro, and I just like I sat there just staring at the screen like, what the heck did I just see? Like
I thought he was trying to throw a lob to Gafford, but when it went in, I'm like, how stupid is this? Like, what are you doing out there? You're an NBA player. Who does that?
When he throws them, you can like see they're going in. That's the wild. Like it's like you looking at the arc and you like, that's going in, Luka. That's wild. And he doesn't. Like, man, this dude is ridiculous.
The thoughts that came into my mind was, did he just do a softball pitch?
Man, yep.
Like he winded that motherfucker.
Bro, he just went up under what's the name arm and was like, excuse me.
It was like a cornhole?
Yeah, like cornhole. Yeah,
cornhole. There you go. Noah says Luka got 32 points in 20 minutes. Luka halftime stats is Tatum full game stats. It shows there are levels to this. And Joker is not better than Luka. Joker can't get hot like that. I already said that.
Ooh,
I don't think Joker better than him offensively or defensively.
levels.
I've said it before. We said it on this show. Y'all heard us say it's levels, man. That's why whenever we always hear other fans comparing their player to Luka.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you hear people comparing Luka to? The LeBrons, the Jokic's, the Giannis's in the world, right?
Yep.
Like you always see
The
his name up there with
Grayson's
those
not
guys.
even in the league.
I always compared this same thing to remember when whenever you hear the LeBron KD debate, right? Who did you always hear them compare KD to?
LeBron,
Who did you always hear them compare LeBron to?
Kobe, Magic, Mike.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Like it's levels, bro. It's always been levels.
I
Some
think
people don't understand it.
I've already said it though, but I don't think Joker is going to be better than Larry Bird. I think Luka is the one that has a chance. I don't think Joker will. Don't disrespect Larry Bird on this show. Don't you do it, Marcel.
I ain't gonna do it.
Don't you do an all defensive team? A guy that came in second place in defensive player of the year one time too. Back MVPs with
underrated shooter.
with three championships and played against Magic Johnson and all them guys back then.
What if Joker trims down?
No, I don't think he's gonna be better than. I don't think he's gonna be better.
I don't think Bird's the right comparison for Joker. I think Luka's a more accurate comparison to Bird. I don't think Joker's.
No, I don't think comparison is. I just meant as far as place. I was going as far as I'm basically talking about a white guy. Talking about the greatest white guy of all time. Is Larry Bird, and I don't feel like Joker will be the greatest white guy of all time, but I feel like Luka has a chance to be the greatest white guy of all time.
Man, that's Austin Reeves, bro. Luka's the greatest Euro player.
Yeah,
I forgot about him. I forgot about him.
Remember, he's him. I don't do that.
I forgot about him
because Luka's gonna be the best Euro player to ever.
Hey, you seen them Austin Reeves shoes? They selling out here, man. Don't do that.
David Glow, remember he says MVP Luka already. It's a wrap. If the shows tomorrow don't talk about how he should be MVP, it's a joke. They should say that underhand floater from 3 is when Luka sealed his MVP.
I think if he got that, I think if he had got that, it was a 2. I think if he'd have got that 50 points, bro, that really would have put him over the top, bro.
No, it don't matter, bro. He beat the Rockets.
I really think that would have. That's what I'm saying. I'm factoring everything, right? You beat the Rockets. It was the hottest team in the league. You dominated them. Not only just beat them, you dominated them. Yep. And the way you dominated them on stupid efficiency, bro. And if you would have added that 50 points in there too,
he shouldn't have played the fourth quarter, I think, though. So I'm gonna tell you why. Because the stat line that he got, like I told you, nobody's ever got that stat line in 36 minutes.
Yeah.
So if he just not played, it already been.
So what if he played it but got the 50? Would you been cool?
If he'd got the 50, I'd have been fine. But when he played it and did that, he still, even with all those minutes and not getting a bucket, imagine he had 47 points already with probably within 30 minutes or so. You feel me? Within 20 something minutes almost. Because he played the whole fourth. I don't think he scored at all.
I don't think he did.
No, he didn't.
Because he tied the Mavericks franchise record for most threes made.
Yeah, that's what
he just needed one more 3 and he didn't get it.
All those minutes he played, he didn't score a bucket. So he had already had 47 points without all those minutes.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
TGK TV, he's a Glow Yard member. He's also the host of the unofficial official pregame show. Mavs pregame show, that is. He says, I can't wait for this show to start. And the all-star crew, if we talk Mavs, a Mavs Digest, and LockBox Entertainment, let's go. Yes, sir.
In the words of TGK, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Noah says we got to live with Kid playing Maxey. That's his boy for some reason. We just got to live with the results, and the results is great as long as he doesn't start Maxey over Lively Gafford. That's what I'm saying. No, sometimes he's going to play him.
Yeah.
Just keep him within a certain parameter, bro. Don't go overboard, you know.
Yeah. Noah says this duo, We Talk Mavs, Mavs Digest, and LockBox is an all-star team. Appreciate you, Noah.
Thank you.
I heard Euro step.
Appreciate it.
Noah says, I'm glad Kid is coaching the way he is, but I wish he'd done it earlier in the season. Kid can coach. He just needs to stop being stubborn. And I would take him over Mike Brown. Shout out to King. Hey, thank you, Noah.
Everybody with the shots, huh?
Thank you.
I want to say something about Jason Kidd real quick because
you do say you're gonna say that. Yeah,
I got to say something about Jason Kidd because after the All-Star break, I was real upset because I didn't know what he was doing, right? We had just got Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. We're like, okay, we know what we got to do. We know what the team should look like. Why aren't we winning games?
Right.
Facts. I'm on my channel calling him Jason Mid, right? Talking about he ain't never been right? But I'm mature enough to admit when I'm wrong and to really see the picture because hindsight is 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need to realize that as a head coach, it's easy for us fans to sit back and watch and judge. But when you're a head coach and you have a roster change, You have to give it a few games to see what works, what doesn't, right? And I truly believe that Jason Kidd now knows exactly what he needs to do. So I don't think we're going to see what we saw outside of the All-Star break. Where we have the right rotation. Yeah, fingers crossed. We got the right rotations. We got the right pieces. We got the right players. He knows what he's doing. And it's a two-man job, right? The GM, Nico Harrison, has to get the right people for Jason Kidd to win games. Nico Harrison did his job. He threw up the lob. Jason Kidd got to dunk it in. He got to get the right rotations, the right lineups, and we found that because when we first got Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively was starting over him. Slowly but surely, he realized the landlord of real deal, got to start him, right? PJ Washington, he's been in the starting lineup. He's doing great defensively. He's a lockdown monster. But we got to give Jason Kidd a little bit more credit because I feel like the expectations for Kidd is a lot higher than where we're at right now. This is third year as a coach. And how many players have come and gone since he's been here?
Yes.
We got to give him some grace. We really do. As long as he has a roster that stays the same or virtually the same for the next few years, we should be good. But if the roster doesn't change and we don't change, then we can have that conversation, right? It's not easy to get new players every year and try to see who fits where and who should get minutes, what the rotations will look like. If we're against this team, who do we throw? Against this team, who do we throw? Shout out to Jason Kidd for getting us this far, and hopefully he continues to improve.
I appreciate Jason Kidd for what he's done. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm still gonna hold him accountable for going to get JaVale McGee and not using him.
I'm high.
I'm still.
I love me some JaVale McGee, man.
I'm saying I'm still gonna. And the only thing with Jason Kidd, like I said, I agree with everything. It's just that he has to. I still hold him accountable for us knowing what the answer was. Like, and I understand you got to take time to figure out what it is, but like we all knew from the beginning, you got Daniel Gafford and Lively. You should basically have one of them on the floor at all times. Why was he being cute? Like that's
like, remember those games he was playing like 6 minutes.
Yeah, we getting to 50 wins now. We could have already we could have already had 50 wins now if Jason Kidd doesn't get cute at games. That's my only issue with him. And it seems like once the new ownership came down and said that the guy said he was the governor. For real, it's not Mark Cuban anymore. I'm the governor of the team. I think somebody talked to him at that game. I think it was the game against the Indiana Pacers, maybe. Where we lost that game. Yeah. And once that happened, I felt like somebody talked to Jason Kidd and lit a fire under him and said, you know what, man, like, we trying to win. As you said earlier, LockBox, like, you got to win. In the casino industry, you know, you trying to get that money. So, yeah. And after that happened, once Jason Kidd, he isn't feeling comfortable. That's the thing with Jason Kidd. Even with Milwaukee and Brooklyn, when he tried to get control and complete control, he messes up when he's comfortable. When you have him working for something, and he's actually a good coach. Shout out to him 2 years ago, like he was who he was. And if he pushes the right buttons, at that time, I wasn't going to lie to you. I know Relle was off the train. I didn't want him at the beginning, but I saw him doing things in that Western Conference run. I was like, Jason Kidd is a beast. He could possibly be one of the best coaches in the league. And then he just switched it completely around last year. And it was like, are you trying to sabotage the team? But I'm giving credit right now because he's looking more like that Jason Kidd, the Western Conference Finals. The timeouts, like little things like timeouts. It was hard for him to call a timeout before. And now he's calling timeouts in situations where he needs to call timeouts. It's like somebody has said something to him. So I'm all with Jason Kidd, though. Like I said, kudos to him. He's doing this. He's working his butt off right now.
Yeah. And one last thing on Jason Kidd, I just want to say, I've said on my channel, do we want to be like the Knicks who've gone through like 16 head coaches in the last 20 years?
No, I absolutely don't.
Or do we want to follow the way the Mavs have always been, where when we have a head coach, we give them tenure? Because Rick Carlisle been here for how long? Right? The last 20 years, we've only had like maybe 8 head coaches. I'd much rather stick with what we have and make it work and build on it than constantly rotate people in and out trying to find what works, and then you're wasting Luka's best years, right?
Yeah.
Don't want that to happen.
Like, I'm going to say one more thing, and we can go to the next one. To kind of piggyback on what you said, Marcel, that I think the reason why we didn't get to where we were getting to in those last like 10 years after the championship is because you had a front office who weren't really on the same page with the coach, right?
Yep.
You just wanted Rick Carlisle to go out there and work with a paper clip, an empty cup, and a water chewed up bubble gum, right? Expect him to go do something with that every year. Yep. We got a GM now that knows how to put a roster together. So I feel like with Kidd, you don't have an excuse anymore. You got a guy who's giving you the talent and putting the right pieces there for you to be able to succeed with this team, right? So I kind of agree with you on that. Like, if you're going to keep Jason Kidd, let's continue to put the right pieces, man, so that way it makes his job easier and it also makes it easier for your 2 superstars. So
I agree.
Let me go ahead and read this one, King. We got a new member to the channel. Sticks, what's good, man?
Sticks Radamas. He calls
Yes, sir. Sticks Radamas, man. Appreciate you, man. In the Rangers lost today, Sticks, man. I was watching the game. I kind of got a little mad. We lost it after the 9th. But yeah,
It happens.
it happens. Yeah, we won the series. There you go. TGK with the $5 dono. You guys already know, man, who he is. He says, did y'all see Luka Jumbotron shot 2? Richard was gonna crawl through the screen like the ring on PB. He said 3 King is a Luka diehard. Haters can cope. Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, TGK. Appreciate you, man.
The homie.
Let's see when let's see. Yeah, Div says he's a glow guy member. I didn't read this one, Div. He said Lively got hurt when he went for a crossover to lay the ball up in the second quarter at the 40-second mark. FYI.
Oh,
yeah. I thought that we were.
You try to do that. You try to do that Euro.
Yeah.
Travel basically, but they didn't call it.
Yeah, it did.
Boy,
I mean, it is what it is. They don't call it. They don't call it.
I know out here.
It wasn't a move where like
he
you
shuffled
finish
it.
it. You like.
Hey,
Yeah,
Giannis
do
be
that?
traveling every game. Giannis travels every game. I don't
He
want to
did,
hear it,
but
bro.
he didn't expect the guy to stay in front of him, and then he
Yeah.
started shuffling, and I was like, "Uh-oh!" But he got
It
he stayed on the bench. When he came back out on the bench, I'm like, "He's fine. It's just precautionary, I think."
Yeah, don't want to.
That boy was working on that in the warm up.
I mean, he's hit it
He
before.
had
though.
nobody
Yeah,
there.
here's somebody. Yeah, here's somebody with
Hey.
that before. Like King said, he think he went.
He didn't think he thought he was gonna get him. He
Yeah, he
didn't
gonna get him, and then he's like,
"Uh-oh."
"Oh, you still there?
Hey,
Oh, my bad."
Bro, he took like 4 steps. He just started shuffling. I'm like,
He started
"Man,
stuttering with it.
traveling? They ain't a travel. Noah says Luke is the best player in the NBA. He just don't have an MVP or a chip, but when he gets it, he will be. And that's Shay's MVP talk. I haven't heard in a while. It should be Luke and only Luka. Yeah,
That's what I
winning without
said, Noah. I told Keenan a couple shows ago. I haven't heard the Shay talk in a while.
I told you
Just saying.
OKC started winning without him. When
Yeah.
he started winning without him, it was done.
And he only had 19 points today.
Yeah, and he started.
He had a game winner, but he only had.
He's had a
19.
few bad games though. And they've
Yes.
been winning them.
And he had like
So-
12 one game and he won.
Yeah.
We got
I'm sorry, real quick.
Noah's a 1 month member.
Hey,
He says, "How about them Dodge? Oh man, them Dodgers. Let's up and go. We're going all the way." And Shohei Ohtani, Shohei Ohtani. Thank you. Is incident.
Does it mean innocent? Because I know we got,
I would say it's me.
whole
Innocent.
He's innocent. Yeah, from his
gambling
stuff.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's probably what he meant. That's why I didn't know what was going on there. But yeah, I hear you, man. Shout out to Jeff, man.
Yeah.
Jeff been on it, bro. He loving what the Dodgers doing right now. They look good.
They paid all that money. They should look good.
Yeah,
right?
they should. You're right. You're right.
know-
Exactly.
The Dodgers aren't graded for the regular season though. We know what they're going to do in the regular season. We know.
No comment. Shout out to Jeff.
I mean, didn't they have Clayton Kershaw?
No comment.
No,
I thought we was gonna get Kershaw, but it's all right.
I mean, I'd have still took Clayton. He's still a beast, but I mean, he does not show up all the time in the playoffs. Noah says, no disrespect to Jordan, but Jordan can't do what Luka does. Not Kobe, not LeBron, definitely not Shea, definitely not Tatum, not Joker, and I already think he's better than Dirk. Yeah, he better. He just need rings. He better than Dirk, y'all. He better. Dirk said he's better than Dirk. It's not like disrespectful. It's okay.
He's more accomplished than Dirk. Is more accomplished.
Dirk's more accomplished. Yes, he's greater. Dirk's greater than Luka, but Luka's better than Dirk. If you had to draft one, who you drafted, Marcel?
In today's NBA, I'm going for Luka. In today's NBA, I'm going for Luka. I ain't dumb.
Nancy says she's a Glow Yard member. She says, "Hey fellas, what up?" She said, "Welcome to the 2 guests, LockBox Mavericks Digest. How everybody doing tonight?"
Pretty good. After this win, pretty good, Nancy.
Doing great.
What a great win! These games are so exciting. Facts, Nancy.
Yo,
Yes,
that's
man.
big facts, Nancy. Like these games are actually fun to watch.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
like
man.
it feels like a few of these have been playoff like type games with just how
Well,
electric they are.
were y'all doing content last year?
I was not.
I was doing shorts.
Okay. Yeah.
Last year was rough.
It was rough last year, man. It was rough. Got another one here, King.
Mhm.
Hold my latte with the $2 Canada dollars. Says Luka winning MVP, Western Conference Finals MVP, and Finals MVP. Trust. Ooh,
Three.
y'all three.
And clutch player of the
Three
year.
times.
And clutch player of the year and the scoring title.
Oh,
And a scoring title.
And what's another one? He
He can't get assists because Halliburton gonna play it out, man.
yeah, Halliburton got that one.
Yeah, he gonna play. He's been like suspect. I think he's hurt still, but he's
I don't
trying to
think he
get.
won't.
I think he's trying to get his assist title though.
Man, I just want Luka to get 10 assists, bro.
And he
I
want
really
to try to
want
get
Luka
all NBA, maybe Halliburton if he can sneak in there.
Yeah. You said 13.
Yeah, I mean, man, they gonna put Steph on there. I don't think.
I
Steph
don't know nothing about 13, bro. I don't know nothing about that.
Div says, other than small ball Maxi 5, I thought Kid did good with everything else. Yes, Div.
Yeah.
Noah says after everything that has happened this season, it got so bad we was talking about tanking and members only and playback. Now we're in the 5th. Hopefully, Suns beat Pels tomorrow and Luka will get the MVP. Yes. I mean,
Ooh.
But that's a tough one.
Suns play.
I told you everybody's schedule is tough. The one I'm worried about is I'm worried about the Clippers now, bro. I don't know if we can get 4.
Yeah, because Clippers.
The Clippers
should have lost to Philly, bro. I'm mad about that.
They 2 games ahead of us, bro, and they got the tiebreaker, which means they got to lose.
All Philly had to do was inbound the ball, bro. That's all they had to do. They had them.
Without Joel Embiid, Philly don't know how to win a game.
Bro, they had 2 plays where they needed to inbound the ball, and they messed it up on both of them. We played it on playback. We doing scoreboard watching on playback. Man. And we was in there watching it, man. We always like, yo, all you had to do was inbound the ball. You were up by 5.
Yeah, man.
Or 4, what was it, 4 or 5? It was 4, right?
Something like that. But they get that 3. They have to lose 3 more games than we do.
Yeah.
For the rest of these 8 or whatever. Like that's tough. We got to basically win out, and they got to go 5-3.
And before you say us, breathe that, King, we will do the Suns Pels game, y'all, on playback tomorrow. So just a heads up.
I dread the days off, bro. Like last year, it was like, all right, I enjoy the days off. This year, I'm like, damn, I want the next game to hurry up because
bro, don't let it be a back to back, man. We used to be mad, like,
man, like back. Wow. Richard says, breaking news. He's a Glow Yard member as well. Breaking news: Dallas Mavericks extend Coach Kidd and everything Maxi Kleber for 10 years, $500 million a year. The Cuban says, after you on the way out, man.
That sounds like a Bertans contract part 2.
Oh, hey, man.
We're familiar with that, ain't we?
Hey, Nico traded away Bertans and 2 first-round picks for Kyrie Irving, PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively, and Omax.
You said, in Nico we trust?
In Nico we trust.
Those shirts will be coming soon, y'all. Trust and believe.
Okay.
Hold my latte with a $5 Canada dollar dono. He says also a Glow Yard memory says if it wasn't Kyrie missing games earlier this season, the clutch award goes to him. We all seen it. He says he's more clutch than Luka. Sorry, King.
Why are you saying sorry to me? I've already said that it was Kyrie's award.
Yeah, we said that.
I think Luka should give it to Kyrie, basically. Like Luka's getting it because Kyrie is ineligible to get it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I think like he's the number 2 guy behind Kyrie. It should be Kyrie's award, but he can't get it. So
I think that little hook shot over Joker to win, that's all you need to show me.
Yeah, that's but I think the 65 game minimum though is why Kyrie can't.
No one else in the game had a more clutch.
Yeah, he's not eligible for any awards. Like, bro, he would have had clutch. Man. He would have been an all-star.
Yeah,
yes.
He probably could have been the way we playing right now.
All NBA. He'd have been at least the 3rd team this year.
Yeah, he would at least be in 3rd team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he didn't play the 65 games though, so
yeah.
Hopefully we got Kyrie healthy now though, man.
And it goes farther than him just hitting clutch shots. It's how he keeps Luka composed.
Yep.
In the clutch.
Yep.
Man,
that's why I would pick him because he has that emotional X factor. We can say that
exactly. Yeah,
we're not supposed to get emotional as men, but he got something that'll cancel it out and get you back on track.
Yep. Even keeled, man. Even keeled.
Man, Kyrie is a monster, man. Kyrie, they done gave Luka a team where he can absolutely control the pace of the team now. Like kind of like LeBron James, he can decide how we play. Like, speed it up, some passes. Kyrie can stand there and wait, and he can say, hey, Kyrie, go speed it up. We can say, I'm going to slow it down. However you want to play now, we can play like Relle said earlier.
Bro, we said it before. You gave that man a team. You gave that man a team, bro.
Yep. Noah says, when Luka hit that insane shot in the pregame, I should have known he was going to go off. Luka magic is a real thing. Facts, Noah.
Bro, when I saw
Luka, you knew he was doing it that day, bro.
Yeah.
When Luka starts smiling, laughing mid-game, it's over.
Yep.
It's over.
Noah says, LockBox, Mavericks Digest, Relle and King. If we win the chip, would you be more happy for Luka winning his first or Kyrie winning the second or Jason Kidd getting an extension? I told you I'd be more happy with Kyrie getting the second because I think Luka's going to win more than one, a bunch of them. I want Kyrie to go to definitely be on the top 100 list. I think Luka will be on there. I want Kyrie to definitely be on there. I want Kyrie to have a place where his jersey can be retired. Like I want him to be a solidified Hall of Famer dude that's like recognized. And I think Kyrie's second would definitely do major things for that. But I would love Luka winning his first. But Jason Kidd, I guess I would like that too. Don't forget the championship.
Man, I'm just happy that Dallas gets a second chip.
There you go. That's what I was about to say.
Man, we
He
was
asked
all
about that.
drinking
Y'all always duck.
And I knew
Divert,
you were
man.
gonna say something about a cop
Y'all
out.
going
Luka divert.
and cop out.
But you know what? I'm
always.
gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. I'll be happy about Kyrie for the petty reason.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's
I,
what I wanna be split
I want
about.
the national media eat crow.
Yep.
Everything that they said about that man, all that dirt they threw on his name, and what did Kyrie?
Oh, it's gonna fail and blah blah. Okay.
Did Kyrie ever once speak out against this? No. He said, "I'm gonna go into court, and I'm gonna show you why you're wrong every step of the way."
He took my man's shoe, man. Nancy
Stand
said,
on it. We gonna stand on it.
On business.
I agree with Tanya and Joe. Please, no more Maxey, small ball 5, 11-0, 12-0 runs with him with that lineup. Yeah, man, it was rough. It happens. Div says SJ had a game winner tonight with 1.4 seconds left after he made the shot. So it looks like his 19-point game will be the highlight that shows tomorrow about how he should be MVP Knicks choke game. Now, I think it'd be more on the Knicks, man. They lost to Wemby, and Wemby threw their game ball. Wemby threw Jalen Brunson's game ball to the audience, man.
Disrespect.
Wow.
No comment.
I like Wemby for that.
Wow, man. I
He
can't
ain't-
believe
nah.
that.
I like it because Wemby's not just some like quiet European dude coming in.
Yeah.
Like Wemby's like, nah, like you gonna have to earn this, bro. Like, nah, go get it.
No
We
comment.
respect Jalen Brunson, but I mean, he not here no more.
Yeah, you're right.
He
Johnny
ain't wearing the
B.
blue. He ain't wearing the blue.
Johnny
Yeah.
B is one of the stars of the channel. He's a Glow Yard member. He says, I'm
What?
only left on predictions after Rockets. I feel you, Johnny B. At least he honest.
Johnny admitting it. Okay.
Hey,
He's
Johnny
going
B
up.
says, Mavs win again, so no negativity from me. Hashtag Mavs roll. Hashtag Glow Yard, what up?
Yes, sir.
my man saw the light.
Nancy says Luka was so happy after the game. The reporter asked him about the scoring, and he said the shots were falling. He said, me and Kyle went to work. They sure did. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You say you got that lunch pill, huh?
Yep. Noah
They
says,
had to process all of the rent payments. They were processing the night. Daniel
Amen.
Gafford collects the rent.
Yo.
Kyrie and Luka back there
Yup.
processing the paperwork.
Mhm.
Noah
The first
says
is tomorrow. Let's get that rent today.
Luka, Luka became.
Oh, you need an extension? My bad.
You good? No, you good. Luka became the first player in NBA history to record 47, 12, and 7 in under 36 minutes. That's what I was saying to you.
Yeah.
How many records does this man beat, bro? I feel like every week it's like another stat that he
Every
just-
record.
I got an answer for you. Yes.
Yes.
Hey.
The guy's the third leading scorer of all time as far as points per game. He has this year in the since the merger, he's scoring the most buckets without free throws, more than Michael Jordan has ever. As far as if you take away free throws, he's per buckets. Luka Doncic is scoring the most ever in the modern day era since the merger.
I think Kyrie up there too, because Kyrie don't get to line.
Yeah,
up.
Kyrie is too. Kyrie's top 5 in the league right now without free throws. As
They
far
said
as
I think he got the
points
most
per
30-point games with one free throw a list.
Yup.
Luke's a Glow Yard member. He says, "Hey, Relle, hey, King and Relle.
What
Another
up?
Luka masterclass from this season MVP. Mavs on now to win 50 games. Yeah, I would be disappointed if they didn't win 50 now.
Bro, they getting over 50, bro.
Yeah. Richard also says, congrats to Nico, best GM ever. Anywhere he built a team that can withstand THJ Cuban, the Kitty, Dwight. Oh yes, my favorite player, useless Maxey. LOL.
Man, Richard Case, get that hate out your heart.
Hey man, we got certain Glow Yard members that we know they are players that they just dislike. Man, it's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, it's a lot of
At
them.
least he used kitty instead of the real word. We appreciate the censorship on that one, my boy.
Thank you.
Luke says Monday TV is going to be crazy. Everyone will be talking Luka and these Dallas Mavericks. How many will admit they were wrong?
Oh, 0.
Yeah,
Nah,
they gonna act like they were already
Westbrook. Yeah, they gonna act like they already knew.
There's
I
always
want
trying to
Keyshawn.
come on. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I want Keyshawn.
Keyshawn only watches Lakers, so I don't think he.
But he does.
Does he?
But he can't
Hopefully
watch.
he watched the
Supposedly he
Rockets.
never seen LeBron posterize.
You never seen LeBron
anybody.
posterize anybody.
I swear he only ever talks about the Lakers. It feels like.
And he said, "I've never."
He
said, "I've never
does,
seen
but it's
LeBron
like, but you
posterize anybody."
watch
I'm
the
like,
Lakers, but you never seen him posterize anybody. He literally posterized Kevin Love last year. How do you
So he
you
probably-
watch the Lakers
He's
and how do
a
you not see
fraud.
that?
He a fraud.
That's that bathroom break.
I guess.
DV's a Glow Yard member. He said, "What's good, fellas? What up, DV?"
What up,
He
DV?
said, "What's good, Lock and Digest? We rolling. It's getting scary." DV, one of our honorary Kai stands in here, man. He loves Kai.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. I'm down with Kai.
Always.
So
DV
it
also
is what it
says,
is.
I was on a Mav Spaces and heard people saying they're most scared of Clippers because they can cancel us out, and even if we win, it's going to drain us out. Hell no.
Who on the Clippers can hold down Gafford?
Nobody.
I feel like we in a time warp. And some of these people don't know that we have a new team.
Yeah.
It's like, and then they don't even talk about the injury concerns or all the injuries that we had in the past. I'm like,
they forgot.
I'm gonna read this one where I see you got one.
Wait on.
Gina Kim's a Glow Yard member. She says, "Hey fellas, what up, Gina Kim?
What up, Gina?
Says, Happy Easter, Luka for MVP. I didn't get to fully pay attention to the game because I was with family, but I was able to witness some of the Luka special, and all I have to say is MVP him. Facts.
Div, he's gifted one We Talk Mavs membership.
Hey,
and let us y'all. Whenever somebody gift y'all, man, let us know who got it.
I got the YouTube up. Looks like Virtual Insanity was gifted.
Ooh,
there you go.
Okay.
Love to see it.
DV also says, got to take care of Golden State now because no guarantee the Pelicans lose to the Suns. Got to stack these wins. Facts. Let me get a couple more in, bro.
I can't believe you're gonna be rooting for the Suns.
I know. Gina Kim says, seems like Kid had some weird lineups that wasn't working, but we still won, so it didn't matter. But Lively might be hurt, which isn't ideal. I think he's fine.
Yeah, I think it's precaution.
Yeah,
I think that's all his precaution.
Yeah, he'd have to go back in. He was blowing him out by 250.
He was on the bench for the
He was sitting right on the bench. Yeah, that was like, I think he's fine. He didn't even go back to the locker room.
Worst case scenario, we got Maxey.
Oh man, don't tell Richie that, man. You better stop. You better.
I'm trolling. Get my feet going today.
Richard be the one in the Dallas Mavericks commenting on, like, really on their like official.
Bro, you better have Richard fly down here, man, and go to the AAC, man. Don't do that.
Hey, Rich, drop a fire emoji in the comments if that was fire. Get it up.
No one says.
I
did like J Kid. What J Kid said in the post game, he said, "I know everyone misses home, but we got to stay focused on Golden State, and I look forward. JC here got brains. I mean, it looks like it now.
So Golden State's our last one, right? And then we go back home to play Atlanta.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Luke says game ball to Luka MVP Doncic.
That's an easy one. Easy.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, Luka get MVP. Y'all not gonna know who I am no more. I'm a real brand new.
DV. Bro, if you get MVP, don't talk to me. No more Freezy, no more Damon, no more any of them. I'm did talk like on these different channels for guys of different like teams or whatever. They talk all that trash about Jalen Brunson, and Trey Young, and all that stuff. And I'm like, I don't hear any of that anymore.
Brand new, boy.
DV said, any of you guys have ideal matchups you want or want to play anybody in front of you? I don't.
Yes.
Anybody in front of me, I'm fine.
I'm going to say yes, DV.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of anybody.
Anyone.
King, when you named all the different reasons why you thought we could win, you said, is there anything else? You forgot we have the best backcourt in the league. I thought I said that. The most talented duo in the NBA. Yeah, I'm just saying Nancy, the most talented duo in the NBA and the best center rotation, I think. But yes, Nancy, you're correct. Luke said, do you think average NBA fans realize they are just watching greatness at the moment? Is 77 the best since prime LeBron? Yes.
I hope, man.
Who's since prime LeBron? What we got? KD?
I'm talking about the first part. He said, do you think NBA fans realize? Because we've had some. Never mind. But yeah.
I think Luke is the next great. Like the next guy that's going to be the face of the league.
You said Tim Legler?
Mm-hmm. Noah said this team is so good. It's so good. We got Dwight O'Neal Powell running our garbage time unit.
I love it.
I'm gonna try to get a couple more, bro. Salam says that lineup to end the third quarter is one of the reasons why I'm still concerned about Kid. The Rockets made a run to make it a game for a few minutes because of it. Can't do that BS in the playoffs. DV said, I want to see them narrative tomorrow. 5th seed on a dominant MVP performance. Yes.
Boy, I ain't never been so ready to wake up in the morning in my life.
Ooh, I'm ready for it.
And watch, they ain't gonna say nothing about the Mavs, and y'all be mad.
I know. I'm be.
DV says another.
Would you be surprised?
I wouldn't, but I think they are though. I think because legs and all, and the way the media been switching, like you've been seeing them.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you. The legs get a vote?
I don't know if legs get a vote. I know Bill Simmons does though.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna keep saying that. Why the hell does Bill Simmons get a vote? DV says another 7-game win streak. Let's go. Can we push 10? I hope. Luka won 11 in a row, by the way, y'all. So Houston, we just stopped their 11 in a row. Luka won 11 in a row, though.
Man, we're about to be 15 though, man. These next 8 games in the back.
I don't know if we're gonna lose, man. And I'm trying to think that way. I'm trying to be humble, but I'm like,
it's difficult, man.
What they say, hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard.
Yeah,
we done put in the hard work. It ain't nothing to be ashamed about with what you just said.
Now we just got to talent.
We getting it out the mud.
every single night, bro.
Noah says Keyshawn Johnson is right. We don't play defense, and Luka ain't the best scorer in the NBA. I should have listened to Keyshawn Johnson. I told you, Noah, I'm Keyshawn Johnson's ifs.
Listen, man, Keyshawn knows exactly what he's talking about, y'all. What are y'all talking about?
I don't think Keyshawn actually watches basketball, bro.
He was the number one pick, Marcel. He was the number one overall pick.
You could have fooled me
in the NFL.
You could have fooled me.
And he played.
So NFL and NBA, the same league, right?
Not the NBA.
Same. Oh, I thought same league. I didn't know. I'm sorry, my bad.
In the NFL, not the NBA.
My bad.
Oh yeah, we got football players talking about basketball. That's right.
Alex says Luka intentionally banking in a 3 and step back midi was the highlight for me. MVP him. Yeah, that bank 3 was vicious, but he looked at the sideline and said
he did it on purpose too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He called it, I think, and I was like,
he said he called it.
Playback. I said I think he called that. He did.
DV said that's a bad dude, bro.
You said Mavs don't play defense. Jalen Green was killing folks tonight. 12 points on 15 shots. Is it going to get again? Oh, another thing I wanted to add to the
points, bro. God.
Let me add to that group of things that we got. We got one of the best lockdown defenders in the NBA. So that's remember all that stuff I just said to you earlier about the stuff the Mavericks
had? How got a lockdown defender? We don't play no defense.
Oh, I don't know, but we got one of the best lockdown defenders in the NBA. So, what are y'all afraid of? Professor says he's a global.
Now remember, my bad, real quick. Now remember, I told y'all the dude's averaging nearly 30 points a game this month, y'all. And we held him 12.
We don't play no defense. I'm sorry, my bad. We don't play defense. He's a rhythm shooter, so he's not a catch and shoot type of player. All his shots, with the exception of maybe 2, him shooting straight catch and shoot shots, those don't even go in. So if with PJ, DJJ getting in his chest, being physical with their hands, keeping that ball moving from side to side, he wasn't able to get in that rhythm to even get a chance to get those looks.
And I don't know if y'all noticed, we were throwing some slight doubles at him.
Yep.
Off top.
Pushing her further out.
Yep.
They do a good job of wrapping on them screens. So they'll set that screen. He'll come make an L right down line. That's why they had to trap him. And then you had D Live there, made sure he was in good position. So if he wanted to go straight, he was gonna have to go through his body. So that was Jason Kidd on coaching, having him in the right mindset to know where he needs to be in those situations.
I'm gonna get these last 3 round, call it a day. And PJ was awesome. He had an all around just awesome game today. I felt like he was good on both sides of the basketball court. Tone, Glow Yard member, he says it's usually a 7 to 8 man rotation in the playoffs without starters and Lively. Who will be the other 2, or do we do something different and add more players to the rotation? Exum for sure is there. So we got 6 is Lively. Exum makes 7. I think Maxi's going to play and beat.
Yeah, Maxi's going to play.
You got to play Tim.
Damn, we got. We're going to make a decision between Timmy and Josh Green. What happened with Josh Green? Josh Green not playing in the playoffs?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're gonna cut it down.
You think they're gonna play?
I was thinking that too. I think
we got motion right now.
Yeah.
So when you got motion, you got to continue to go with the motion. But that's one of our strengths, the fact that we are so deep and our players are interchangeable, unlike a lot of these teams who just got people like no shots to anybody on the Houston Rockets. I'm not gonna say any names, but it's a lot of people that were on their bench that didn't even play today. Yeah. We don't have those players, with the exception of a few. Richard, I'm not gonna forget.
We're begging for Hardy to play. So you're right.
Yeah. Won't Luka and like Kyrie and them play more minutes though? Don't your starters usually play more minutes?
They will play more minutes. I feel like whenever games, whatever series goes to like
depending on the matchup,
5 or 6, right? I think that's when we're really gonna go deep. That's when we're really gonna try to change up how we play. But the first few games, we're probably gonna play a real tight lineup until we figure out what adjustments need to be made.
Noah says we got the Mav Avengers this episode. Let's go. Appreciate you, Noah.
Sir.
What up, Al? She's a Glow Yard member. He says I didn't want Luka to play because we could win without him but my patchy boy proved me wrong. I love that guy and we can't tell him what to do. Let's go. Yes. And let me read these.
Luka see that MVP.
Yeah, he knows it. CGK says salute to Locke and Marcel. That's our guy.
That's my guy.
Appreciate it, CGK.
And Warren Stockton said the 4 horsemen.
Warren, what's good, man? I feel like it's been a minute.
No Chris Benoit. Sorry.
I like that.
All right, man. Hey, listen, guys, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, joining us today. for this episode of We Talk Mavs. I apologize we didn't get to everybody's questions and comments, y'all. I know it's a lot of y'all in here, man, that had some questions and comments. We do apologize we didn't get to it, y'all. But listen, man, we definitely appreciate these guys joining us for this special episode, man, where Dallas wins their 7th in a row, and they just stopped the streak of the Houston Rockets, our hated rivals down I-45. Shout out to my bro-lo. But listen, man, if you guys are, appreciate it, Rich. If you guys are new to the channel, man, if you're into Dallas Maverick content, you're definitely in the right place, guys. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join us here as we talk all things Dallas Mavericks. We will be back here on what's today, Sunday. We'll be back Tuesday. Dallas plays the Golden State Warriors on Tuesday, guys. So you guys can join us here for that. Also, too, man, if you guys please do us a huge favor and hit that like button, man. I see we got almost 700 people in here right now watching live. So go ahead and please hit that like button for us, man. That'll help out the channel a lot. It'll help grow it. And plus, on top of that, it'll build the algorithm up to find more Mav fans like yourselves to join the Glow Yard gang. So before we get to the other formalities, man, I'm going to give you guys time to kind of talk about yourselves here a little bit, what y'all got going on, talk about your channel, where guys can find you at. We'll start with you, Lock.
All right, so if you don't know, I'm Lock. I run LockBox ENT. I got the intro, LockBox Nation, we alive and on your station. Shout out to the subs who always show love. Let's lock in. So it's a pleasure to be in here. Thanks. It's a pleasure to be in here with the 4 horsemen.
Yes, sir.
The Mavsmen, however you want to look at it.
Okay.
We was able to do some great things tonight, great content, great conversations. Man, and as far as my channel, I do Mavs content, shorts, videos, polls, just anything you can name up pertaining to the Dallas Mavericks. I'll even do an interview with somebody, and sometimes those are a little risky, so I do it for y'all. But outside of that, man, just tap in, and I say tap in so you can be back in.
Yes, sir, man.
Love it.
What you got, Marcel?
Well, it's me, your boy Marcel, Mavericks Digest, a one-man show. I do news updates, rumor updates, anything about the Mavs. I'm dropping videos back to back, sometimes like 3 times a day. I also do live watch alongs. Every time the Mavs go live, we do a little watch party on my channel. So if you can't watch the game, if it's Bally Sports and you hate Bally, come check me out. I'm always doing the live play-by-play, the commentary, my live reactions. Check me out there. I'm also on Twitter. We just getting started though.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, want to introduce y'all to like I said, the Mav content creator family, man. I know y'all both kind of fairly new to the circle. We definitely welcome y'all, man. Look, don't be strangers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know TGK, you know me and King. You guys are always welcome, man. Y'all already know, man. You part of the
round tables, all that, bro.
Yeah, we do round tables and all that stuff, man. So you guys are definitely always welcome, man. If y'all want us to join y'all shows, we definitely down to do that, man. So we definitely appreciate y'all, man. Like, both of y'all definitely do great work, man. Like I said, I watched your video right before we started. Marcel, I saw yours too. You know what I'm saying? Watched both of y'all's previous videos I literally just posted about an hour ago. I watched both of those before we started, man. So definitely do great work over there, man. Also too, man, let me go ahead and get the rest of this stuff out too for us. Listen, man, if y'all guys want to become members, you saw a few people became members of the channel. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, just do this one simple thing, y'all. Just hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button, man, if you want to become a member of the channel. And listen, if you have an iPhone, guys, I think they went back to where you can't click the join button on the iPhone, but what you have to do is go through Safari on your phone and go through the desktop of YouTube, find our channel, and then hit join that way. But everybody else, if you're on a computer, a tablet, you're on a Android, you can always hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button if you guys want to become a member of the channel and join us here on Members Fridays, where every Friday morning, guys, we have a members only show. But if there's a game that falls on Fridays, we have our members only post game shows, guys, where the members join us here on the show to talk about the game that just came on that Friday. So there you go. Also, too, man, let me go ahead and give one more shout out to our partners over at Playback. Yes, sir, guys. We stream all the Maverick games on Playback.tv, or you can download the app, guys, on wherever you get your apps from. We will have a game tomorrow. We're doing scoreboard watching to find out where we're going to place at in the playoff race here. So we're going to be watching the Suns and Pelicans game tomorrow, guys. We will have that stream live on Playback, guys. So come over there and join us. Kick it with your boys, man. Kick it with the Glow Yard, man. We have a good time on the Playback, man. It's probably one of my favorite times, man. I love Playback. That's probably the best thing I think they ever came out with, man.
That's awesome, man. Playback incredible.
I was just telling some people this weekend, man. We was at a birthday party this weekend. I was showing them the Playback. They didn't even know anything about it, so they following us now on Playback King. So yeah, man, it's fire, man. But yeah, also too, man. No, King, don't kill me if I don't do this. I'll be forgetting. Follow me on my other channel, Cuz We Geeked, man, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television shows. We just talked about the Godzilla movie last weekend. This weekend, I don't know yet. We usually kind of figure out what we're going to talk about midway through the week because we always try to gather everything through the week and then talk about it every Saturday morning, y'all. So shout out to my cuz Will, man. We have shows every Saturday morning, man. But Cuz We Geeked, it's on here on YouTube, so you can follow us on there. Still trying to get to our first 100, man. Still trying to build that channel up. So definitely appreciate the support. Kings, everything else I'm forgetting, man, before we roll.
Share, and more share. Like is the equivalent of a share, guys. We appreciate you and everything you do. The Mavericks are on one right now. I see Gina Kim wrote this about trying to get Gafford on the shows because of you guys and you guys sharing that we get to do shows with like these guys and everybody else, the reporters, the analysts, anybody that we do shows with. So absolutely, Gina Kim, we'd absolutely love it if you try to get Gafford on the show for us. Appreciate that. But other than that, y'all, let's go Mavs and Luka for MVP.
Yes, and do us a favor too, man. If y'all haven't done it yet, please follow these guys on their channels. I have their information down in the description box below, y'all. Their Twitter and their YouTube channels, guys. So please follow them. Please support, man. Please support. I know a lot of y'all are tired of the national media and some of the misinformation that they put out there. This is why guys like us do these channels, man. Because we speak for people like y'all, right? We give y'all also opportunities to speak, like we see here in the comment section, right? It's for us to have a voice because we are the ones who actually put in the time and energy to follow this team and actually know exactly about what this team is about. The national media does not know. So that's why we do these channels, man, for y'all. So please support these guys. Go follow their channels. Follow them on Twitter. And let's grow this thing.
Yep.
But yeah, listen, man. With all that being said, man, it is your boy, Relle. That my boy, King. This is We Talk Mavs. We Talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective. We got our guest, LockBox Entertainment, and Marcel of Dallas Mavericks Digest. I want to say Dallas Mavericks Digest. Mavericks Digest. Yeah. So listen, guys, we'll be back here, man, on Tuesday, man, when we play the Golden State Warriors, man. I know how we do it. Same Mav time, same Mav channel. Go Mavs. And we out.
Peace.